Hello, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree, and this video is a reading for the energy of Libra. For this series, I've been using the Baroque Tarot by Lamucci. My cat is just trying to get up here. This is Tarot the Abyss by Anna Torian, and this is Lantern Oracle by Angelina Mirabito. So for the most part, I've been reading the Oracle card first, and so I think that's what I'm going to do again today. So let me just scoot everything over to the side. And Roxy is trying to get up here. She really wants to get up here, but she likes to knock things over. And yeah, I don't really want her to do that. And I've got wires. I've got a rainbow of wires going over my reading space. So my new setup is in my windowsill, and I'm having, to just kind of rig things up to get a nice looking shot. But no matter. But, that's the reason why Roxy can't get up here, because she's not very careful. All right. Okay, Libra, I'm going to do one more shuffle for you. And let's see what energy we will be reading on today. Repair. Okay, card number 38. So I believe this is crone energy. I'm going to let her out 1 second. All right, I am back. Okay, so repair. Have a look at this card. So we've got an older man and an older woman working on a quilt together. It must be the quilt of their life. What an interesting analogy. You go through life with someone and you build a life together and you make a quilt out of it. That's cool. Everything's kind of stitched together, and that's amazing. I like that. Let's read this. Okay. So this is in the crones section. Making amends rather than fun times reveals a relationship's true constitution. Wow. The integrity and strength of a relationship lie in both. Let me start that over. The integrity and strength of a relationship lie in how both parties show up for repair, and not in how they play nor their conflict style or frequency. Although challenges that arise in our relationships can be painful and difficult, they are also how we grow, learn, and explore who we are both individually and together. Repair is where we get real with those who are in a reciprocally valued, respectful relationship. It is where we are seen as we are without the mask of composure and impression management. In a true relationship with another, we realize that it is okay to make mistakes, have flaws, and fail to live up to our best possible selves. When the relationship is genuine, we are sincerely doing our best, and our intentions are pure. All is repairable. Together, it is possible for all involved parties to heal from the wound, strengthen the bond, and advance. Mutual love, desire, integrity, and the willingness to do whatever the repair takes are the ingredients to this beautiful unfolding. Once the relationship with ourselves works in a way that is good, self-respecting, accepting, and loving, it is possible for our external relationships to work in this way too. The featured crone encourages you to welcome the truth in whatever conflict, resentment, and hurt that arises in what is at heart a real, good, and genuine relationship as the opportunity to grow. With good and safe people, it benefits them and and us to embrace the challenges, differences, and disagreements that inevitably surface throughout the long haul. Wow, I'm kind of experiencing something like that myself. I have a very long-term relationship, and we're kind of working through things, and at the moment it seems a little difficult. It seems like we're not getting. My cat paused the video. So my goodness, these cats. I bottle fed them since they were, I don't know, a week old. And so I guess they think I'm their mom. They follow me, they sleep with me. They're such sweet kitties. And I love them, but they are also very destructive. And they don't understand about keyboards. They don't understand about glass on bookshelves. They just, they'll knock it over, and it's funny. But I love them. I do. And I'm going to keep telling myself that as I clean up all of my glass figurines and my paused videos. So I'm sorry. So that is the true testament of a relationship, is how you get through tough times. It's how you work through those times that would normally, that would break a less stronger relationship apart, and it's the ability to get through those tough times together that strengthens the bond, and it shows what a good strong relationship it is. I often think about people who've experienced infidelity, and that is I would say that is a real tough thing to overcome. And I know there are many people who have experienced it and overcome that. Not to say that I've experienced that myself, but the abilities for both parties to take accountability and both parties to understand that they had a role in this, I think is amazing. And that's a testament to the strength of the bond that was created in the beginning, and why that bond shouldn't just be discarded. It really shouldn't. People make mistakes, and we're human, and it takes a real strong person to accept that, and I think that's amazing. So all right, let's see. Before starting to repair a rupture in a relationship, it can be beneficial to take some time out, calm down, and get perspective. Time apart gives us the space to learn how much we truly love and value the other person. It also gives us time and capacity to consider the issue from their point of view and see if and how we indeed could have responded in a more thoughtful, graceful, or effective manner. The realization, like the repair, is both the gift and the growth as we mature and increase in authenticity with one another. When bringing conflict to the table, if both parties can respectfully, safely, and patiently meet each other halfway with a genuine willingness to work it out, they are blessed with a sacred relationship. The Crone's message: authentic relationships are made of what it takes for shared repair and growth. What a great card. Okay, so you must be experiencing a time of turmoil within a relationship with someone, and I guess it's kind of going to be a testament of y'all's relationship if you guys can grow past this, if you can move past it, if you can work with these opportunities to grow and strengthen this relationship. So, all right, let's see what the cards are going to say. So I'm going to use Baroque Tarot by Lamucci to get our three main energies. And we'll see what added wisdom the tarot has for our repair card. Okay. Now, I'd like to remind you that not every Libra is going to be going through the exact same thing at the exact same time. So if this reading does not resonate with you, I would encourage you to try your other placements or try searching for a video whose title calls out to you. And that's a great way to use your third eye to find some insight on something or to shed light on something that maybe you're not quite seeing. 7 of Wands, Knight of Swords, and 5 of Cups in reverse. So I do see a little bit of conflict. I do see a bit of resentment. There was a disappointment, sadness that's kind of lingering in the background. And I feel like in regards to repair that that needs to be brought to the forefront. It needs to be brought up again. You didn't quite get the closure that was needed. You or the other party didn't quite get the closure that was needed. And so you're going to have to use your intellect, your mind, you're going to have to kind of sit from a bird's eye view perspective and try not to get too emotional about this, because when we hold things in and resentments, they can only grow and fester, and it's hard to not come at another person with emotion, and if you're on the receiving end of this, it can be hard for you not to react in a defensive manner. But the thing is the cycle needs to be broken, right? If we're both coming at each other with resentment and we're both defensive with one another, it's only going to be just clashing, just butting heads. It's not going to be a resolution. So something has to change. Something has to be different. There's just got to be, there has to be something that pulls you out of that constant narrative, that cycle that you guys are in. All right, so we've got the 6 of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse, Justice, and 10 of Swords. Okay. We've got some difficult energies here. My cat's back. Definite difficult energies. No, Sparkle. Oh, he did it. No. So this isn't the sepia kitty. This is the other. No, he just really wants to get up here. This is the little lover kitty. He's such a sweetie. He likes me to hold him while I'm cooking too. He really wants to see what I'm doing. It's funny. It's cute actually. I need to get one of those like cat stands. Okay. So 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands all in reverse. So there's lots of passion here. There is a lot of it's almost like you're kind of hiding all of this passion, like you're trying not to you want to express yourself in a way that shows love and adoration, but for some reason you're keeping it bottled inside. And I believe it has to do with this situation here that happened in the past, and it's just kind of lingering. There's some resentment here, and I am seeing that there is a call to working this out. We've got Justice here. I don't see We do have the Ten of Swords over here in the bottom, on the bottom, this last card. But what I really see happening here is if you guys can grow through this situation here, if you can kind of work through this turmoil, this tumultuous situation that happened, it is causing a lot of anxiety and a place where you don't really want to be. I kind of feel like you're at a point where you're at a crossroads. You're like, do I continue this? I can't keep living this way. I can't keep going on this way, you know, and that's kind of where you're at right now. But we do have this Ace of Pentacles here, and with the Ace of Pentacles, sorry, I'm moving the camera a little bit, but this cat is really wanting to get on this ledge. Stop it. Hang on one second. Man, these cats are persistent. I had to put him on the bed. Hopefully he stays over there with his sister. Okay, so I see with this Ace of Pentacles, there's a potential of a new growth happening, and I feel like there is the potential for new growth and a new understanding of one another, a new way of expressing your feelings. We do have this Ten of Swords down here, which can be like a card of just of an ending, but I really feel like this is an ending of a mental cycle. This is an ending of a way, like it's a call to end this mental cycle. And I think when we hold resentment, and not only is it holding on to feelings in the past, but it's also holding on to the explanations we give ourselves about those feelings, and so we keep them on replay in our head, on constant replay, and that can give us feelings of like nightmare, of this never-ending cycle that's never going to go away. But what I see here is if you can use this repair energy, okay, if you can work with one another and start and take accountability and break the cycle of this defense with one another, and work on these feelings of resentment, I really feel like there can be a new growth of feelings. Like I said, there is a crossroads, and you're wanting to sort of, what's the best way to say this? Like, not so much get justice, but you're wanting more of an equilibrium here. You're wanting more of a relationship where you can feel comfortable. And I think there's just so much turmoil that's going on right now, and the resentment is really what's killing it. The resentment and the defensiveness that's going on with one another, and it really has you guys kind of up in arms and not being able to fully express the feelings that you have with one another. You're hiding it, and you're keeping it as a form of punishment, you know, but you don't really have that vulnerability with the other where you're comfortable showing that, but you want to. So it's kind of like, it's like a double-edged sword, you know, you want to give it, but you don't feel comfortable giving it. And I think the reason why you don't feel comfortable giving it is because of this resentment here. And like I said, if you can work through this resentment, I feel like there's going to be a new relationship that's going to blossom. But we've got to work on this repair. I'm going to repeat this again. Making amends rather than fun times reveals relationships' true constitution. So if this relationship is worth it, if this person is worth it, let's work on repairing what went wrong in the past and seeing how we can move forward so that we can continue this building of the quilt. Okay, Libra, this is what I have for you. If you know of anyone who can benefit from this reading, please share the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to start going live. And we're going to start talking about some things we're going to start talking about deeper things on how we can start working with ourselves, transforming ourselves into the person that we want to be. So make sure you get the notifications on that. And of course, don't forget to like the video. And tomorrow at noon is the full moon. So if you're going to do any kind of waxing moon work, tonight's going to be the night. Set out your moon water. And I'll see you under the moonlight. Take care.